Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to Let's play Panzer Corps 2. It's been a while since I've done anything on this channel. Holy shit. The volume is really loud. Let me change that. It's a lot louder than it was when I had it last time. Let's keep the music right there. I don't care if the music's on. But anyway, welcome to a new playthrough. I haven't done a video on this channel for a very long time. I think the only couple I have up is like one of a funny moment we had in War Thunder a long time ago, and a couple of videos of me complaining about some shit in Stellaris. Yeah, this is like the first actual game playthrough I'm gonna put up. I actually picked this up on Steam sale and a few of its DLCs. I don't have all the DLCs for this game. I do want to own them at some point, because from what I've played of this game so far, it's really good. If you like war games, especially if you're more of a casual war gamer, like I could see this game. If you're a hardcore war gamer, you wouldn't like this game, as it would seem too basic. So I could see that, but this definitely appeals more to somebody like me who's more of a casual war gamer. I'm not like looking for all the hardcore, super in-depth mechanics of the game. I just want a war board game digital version type thing, I guess. You know, unlike Unity of Command 2, which I also have, I actually have all the DLC for Unity of Command 2. I picked that up on the sale as well. And I thought I'd really like Unity of Command 2, but I don't. It's very complicated. It's got a lot of little minutiae mechanics, and the turn timers are ridiculously short. Whereas in this game, I find the turn timers to be a bit more forgiving. But as you can see over here, out of all of the 6 DLC that's currently available, I only have the first 3. So this is going to be pretty much blind. I have played through the first 2 scenarios, or the first 2 missions and the first set of scenarios. We go to new game, go to campaign. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scenarios. My mouse feels really slow. Let me see if I can change that. Alright, that feels a little better. But, yeah, that feels better. But, yeah, so there's Poland, 1939, there's Barbarossa, 1941, North Africa, 1941, Kursk, 1943, and Italy, 1943. And then down here is all the DLC stuff, which is actually an ongoing set of scenarios. So they all interconnect with each other. You can transfer over your units from each one to the next one. Whereas I believe these don't work that way. These are all just their separate own sets of scenarios. But base game, they said there's about 60 missions, so, or 60 scenarios, missions, I don't know. So I guess these are technically the campaigns, and within all of these there's a total of 60 scenarios. But yeah, I played through the first 2, and it's really interesting. It has a very dynamic campaign where you can take different routes and do different missions. So you can actually get multiple playthroughs of this game. It's not just a one and done thing, because you could go through a second time and go through the missions that you didn't pick the first time. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I've only done the first 2. And I did part of the third one and failed miserably. So, as for the most part a blind playthrough, considering there's in the base game 60 scenarios. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a playthrough of this for the YouTube channel. Get back into it just because I'm bored. So anyway, we're gonna pick the Poland 1939 campaign to start off with. Which, as you can see down here, has within itself 20 to 23 scenarios. Let's see the other ones. 14 to 17, 14 to 17. Oh, Kursk is really short, 7 to 8. That was Italy. Sorry about that, someone came in to ask me a question. But yeah, these are really short, Kursk and Italy, so we'll blow through those as soon as we get to them. Maybe they're just longer missions in general, I don't know. But yeah, so it's 20 to 23 scenarios depending on how I choose to play this, or what happens. I am gonna play it because I don't know how it works. I'm gonna play it where if I lose a scenario, then I lose a scenario and we continue on. Now I don't know if I can lose a scenario and continue on, or if I have to restart the scenario if I lose. So we'll see, but I'm gonna play it, force myself to do an Iron Man mode where if I lose, I lose. You know, shit hits the fan, shit hits the fan. But yeah, we're gonna start off with Poland, and I'm just gonna keep it on the Colonel difficulty. I'm no Generalissimus, that's for sure. Maybe we'll visit the highest campaign level when we do other campaigns, but getting used to the game and stuff, like, I'd just rather have it at Colonel where I don't get any bonuses or debuffs, whereas you start going up here and you get like minus 30 prestige, and this one is minus 60% prestige, minus 80% prestige, and the enemy's base accuracy goes up by 20%, which that's a huge deal. Prestige is the currency in this game. We'll see that as we play. So I am going to just hit play. And here's where we get to kind of choose where we want to go. Do we want to go to Poland South? Or do we want to go to Poland North? So, more close quarters combat and sieges in the southern route, and more mobile and open ground warfare in the northern route. And I'm just going to stick to what I've done already. We can always come back to a second campaign and do the missions I didn't choose. That is if I remember them. So we're going to go Poland North and accept, and the game's going to load. And that's exactly the name I chose last time, and we're going to keep that because that is the name I choose for any war game that allows me to name my character. And I guess we'll just keep it on this guy here. Who cares? I don't care about the portraits. You never see him anyway. What do I consider my strengths? All infantry cost 25% less slots. Same thing for the tanks. Gets 15 or 20 random prototypes in every mission. Except the first mission. I don't even know what that means. I do like Liberator, so we're gonna take Liberator. Then we need more. So we need to take at least one negative trait here. Fear the unknown. Cannot order units to move through fog of war. Ugh. Slow modernization. Can upgrade no more than 3 units per mission. Transport upgrades and overstrength do not count. Okay, I don't know what overstrength is, to be completely honest. I did about 4 of the tutorial missions, and I think there's 6. I didn't complete them, so I didn't get to what overstrength is. Maybe we'll fiddle around with it. But I think we'll take this as upgrading 3 units only. Like, that's not bad, right? That can't be too bad. And then I have 2 more selections to work with. Friendly unit in a hex cancels enemy zone control in that hex. That could be good. Anti-air units inflict outright kills instead of suppression. I rarely use anti-air because most of the time... Okay, so I rarely use AT guns and I rarely use anti-air, and that might change the more I go through missions, but all the missions I've done, you're attacking, and those are like defensive units. Like, I guess you could keep them behind, like your tanks and shit, because they are defensive. So when the enemy comes out to attack, if they do it wrong, they'll get supportive fire. The enemy's actually like a mix of dumb and smart in this game. Like, dumb in the sense that they'll have clearly weaker units than yours, and they'll just throw them into them just to do a little bit of damage, even though they're gonna get killed. It's really weird, but they're also smart in the way they attack if they have visual on your units. We'll see that. Killer team starts the game with 3 additional heroes. I don't need that. Splitting units does not consume unit slots. I never split units, so I'm not going to use that. Encircled enemy units suffer ×2 penalties. I like the sound of that, so I'm going to take that. That leaves us with a few options. Nah. All units get +4, +3, and +2 initiative on the first 3 turns, and +1 on all subsequent turns. I'm not actually sure what initiative is, but that sounds good. That's okay. And then this is the prototypes thing. I like perimeter control. We're gonna take that. And we're gonna accept this as our guy.
I salute your impeccable timing here, General. My telephone call with High Command just finished. Now that the invasion of Poland is imminent, we need to discuss your role in Operation Fall Weiss. During these briefings, I will be your primary link to the directives coming from High Command. While my time on the battlefield may be long past, I can still offer you important insights alongside your orders. Now then, on to the business at hand.
Okay.
As you can see, we're deploying your new Panzer Corps to Jastrow to combine with elements of Cluj's 4th Army. Your immediate objective is to cut the Danzig corridor by advancing to the Vistula River. Our move to link Germany and East Prussia is an obvious one that our enemy will surely predict. But I expect the speed of your advance to take them by surprise, allowing you to intercept their forces before they reach more defensible positions. To fully take control of the corridor, these 2 major crossings on the Vistula must be occupied. If you seize the opportunity, crossing the Vistula here in a flanking maneuver could make taking your objectives much easier. Good luck on your first combat operation, Herr General. I would hate for it to be your last.
Okay, so we're gonna end the briefing. Now, what we're gonna focus on is literally just capturing this, and this, because as far as I know, the places that are named with green outlines are the places we need to capture to win. And we can see that up here, capture victory hexes 0 out of 3, and this makes 3. We would get extra money for capturing these places here, but there's a lot of really entrenched units. And the best way to take entrenched cities, or occupied cities actually, is with the use of pioneers, which is right here. We've got a pioneer unit. So I'm going to be taking cities mainly with the pioneer unit and the use of my artillery pieces. So I think we'll start off here, take this airfield just to get some money, then we'll split some forces to go this way to Kelmno, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this botch of a word. Well, it's not a botch of a word, that's an English translation of another language, and I can't pronounce that. So, yeah, and then we'll come down here, capture this airbase. Is this an airbase? It looks like one. No, it's just a village. This is a town. What I'm assuming railway? I don't know how to actually check for railway. I think these are just roads. Spotting, prestige reward. Oh, I can actually see the prestige reward. 50 here. 50. 100 for this, for the main ones. This is an airfield. But we are going to want to capture this airfield to rebase all our stuff from this airfield over here, make it easier taking these towns. These are all worth 50. I think I would get extra for capturing this town. But we're not going to go there because it's very fortified. I've tried splitting up my forces going there, and I really don't want to waste my time going up here and then having to come all the way back down here and out this way. I'd rather just take this and go in this way. So I have a scout vehicle, and I'm gonna take that down here to see what's in this village. I think I'm gonna take it here, and they've got a scout car. Now it's funny, now I don't understand how this works. Okay, so if we zoom in underneath the unit slot, or the unit little badge, the red one is that it has an action for attack that it can still do, and then the green one means that it can still move. But you can only move if there's little pips on these hexes, and for some reason it's telling me I can move my scout vehicle still, even though I actually can't. I don't understand that. There are nuances in this game I don't understand still, so you're going to see me make a lot of mistakes. If you're watching this and you know how to play this game, I normally don't like backseating, but honestly, if you know what you're doing in this game and I'm making mistakes and you can catch it and then correct me on it, please backseat for me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I like to learn how to play this game better. Is this in range? Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do is ignore the AT gun here for now. For now. This is not in range. We're gonna take one pot shot here. If I cancel and right and left click on their unit, you'll notice they have health here, which is their survivability. Also, it's how useful they are. So the more your health goes down, the less powerful your units actually become, is how it works in this game. And then there's temporary damage, which says it's similar to suppression, but I view it as suppression. It says temporary damage reduces ship's firepower for a limited time. Okay, which we're not using ships. Unlike suppression, temporary damage takes more time to repair. It is reduced by 1 point per turn, plus 1 more point for each unspent move or attack action on the previous turn. Some heroes can also speed up the repair process. Okay, full damage done to a ship. Okay, we don't have to read about the ship because we're not using a ship. So my whole thing is, it says similar to suppression, but I actually don't know if suppression is different. What suppression would be, because when artillery is used to suppress units, it's not really used to use damage, it's to suppress. But when I use it, it makes this little blue heart number go up, which I'm assuming is the suppression. But it says it's temporary damage. So I'm kind of confused on this. And I'm assuming, from my experience, what suppression does is makes units on special terrain features a little harder to, or a little easier to take out without taking as many casualties, where if you didn't do it, if that makes any sense. We can actually see the terrain benefits, I think, if we click on this. No, we just hover over it. Base entrenchment 5, entrenchment speed 3, movement table. I don't know what any of these numbers really mean, to be completely honest. Somebody wants to explain that to me, they can. I think what we're gonna do is the best case, and I want to see if this is proven. Let's look at unit details. Panzer 2C. It's initiative 6. What's initiative? Here we go. Initiative is a complex measure of a unit's gun range, optics, maneuverability, and training. Jesus Christ. Which indicates how much damage the unit can do before the enemy has a chance to shoot back. The bigger your initiative advantage, the more strength you can kill. Okay. Alright, that makes sense, I guess. It's not that high. Soft attack and hard attack is not that high either. It's funny it has naval attack. So it's better against infantry and other soft units, but it's also not bad. It's just about the same as hard attack, just -1, which is against vehicles. How about, this is also a Panzer 2C, right? Yeah. This is a Panzer 1B. I believe these are better against soft units. Yeah. So, we are gonna take the 5th Panzer 1B. I want to put it here. Okay, it's gonna be, I'm gonna take 1 damage, and he's gonna take an estimated 5. And actually, these are estimated numbers. They're not exact. I could take more damage. I could take the exact damage. I could take less damage, and the same works for him. I think if I hit with the artillery, if it gets suppressed a little bit, let's try it. Okay, suppression of 3 and I actually did 1 damage. I think now we'll have better chances. We should have better chances with this, right? No. So I don't get how that works. What's the point of suppressing if it doesn't actually really do anything? Maybe it's because he's on like a plains terrain. Maybe it doesn't matter on a plains terrain. Maybe it's only effective when they're in like hills and stuff like that. First of all, let's toggle the unit list. Now this is going to take a bit of my screen, but I'm not used to, like, when I click on these planes, the JU, just by looking at the models and the BF-109, like, I'm not used to these symbols down here. Oh, I guess I could just hover over them, so fighter. I just like it here because I could see tactical bomber, fighter, artillery. I mean, it makes it easier visually for me doing it this way. So I want to select my tactical bomber, and I think we'll try to do 3 damage here with it. And it gives us some vision range. We don't see any units, though. I know they have cavalry out here, and for some reason cavalry is really fucking strong, and it really shouldn't be. I don't know why it's so strong, but it is. Even against tanks, which doesn't make any sense. Tanks are just steamroll cavalry. Unless I'm wrong in reality. But anyway, we're gonna bomb them. We only did 2 damage. That brings them down to 12. They're gonna be a little bit weaker now because of that. Still 1 to 5. It's gonna be 1 to 5 with this anyway, either. I mean, we may as well take this, right? It's not bad odds. Like, yeah, I'll probably lose 1 or 2 at worst. But he's gonna lose 5. And I only got suppressed. I didn't see how much he took. I think he was at 10. So he actually only took 3. I'm gonna move my other tank up here. I'm gonna move him here. See how much we could do. 4. And we got him to retreat. Now, here's my currency up here. I know in this game, I can actually replenish units. I don't think the AI can, my opponents. I don't think they can replenish units. In the 3 scenarios I played, I've not seen the enemy AI replenish their fallen units. So since he retreated, what I'm gonna do is move these pioneers up. Actually, can I move them there? I can. I think that blue -1 means that I get suppressed, a chance of getting a suppression. I think the best number you want to see at all times is 0. But I'm actually going to choose not to move him up here, even though it would be better than my pioneers, because I want to move my artillery up. Actually, I can do this. Move the pioneers here. Move the artillery up 1 so we can hit. He's gonna get a suppressive 3. Nope, only a suppressive 2. Yeah, it doesn't change at all. It's so weird. So I'm not really 100% sure how artillery is supposed to work then. We'll move the 2nd Ver infantry up here. We'll have them attack first. We're just taking suppression. We actually have for 4, so now it should be 0, yeah. Not gonna take a whole lot, but at least we can try and dislodge it, which we did. Then let's take a fighter. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. Take a fighter. We can do possibly 1 damage here, and it gives us a little bit of view range. Oh, and we actually did 2 damage. That's good. And then I'm gonna bring this fighter to support my other fighter. And I think the way this works is if this fighter gets attacked, then this fighter should support? I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm not 100% familiar with exactly how all the units' support features work. I'm going to take this infantry. I'm just going to move him here for now. I think I'm going to bring him down this way along with my first pioneer, and then bring this infantry up to take this village here. I think I'm just going to have my pioneers go straight for this place here, and this city. I can still move this. Let's hold off on that. Can I move this? I can. What about this one? He can't get close enough. But we can move him here. This is good. And I can move my artillery here, which I think would be in range. And then we can move this tank here and risk taking a little bit of damage to damage him more. Ooh, 2 and 2. Okay, tit for tat. That's not good for me though. And that's all I can do. Nothing else to do this turn, so we're gonna hit end turn, see what the enemy does. Okay. That's interesting. He put his fighter right on my airfield. I don't know why he'd do that. I'm gonna take my fighter and take advantage of this. I actually didn't lose any. This is my tactical bomber. I'm gonna take my other fighter, finish him off. Okay, I don't get what the AI's point of doing that was. Gonna maybe hold off on the bomber. Let's hold off on the bomber for now. I can actually take this infantry unit since he moved out. Take the city. 75 prestige. Let's try to soften him up a little bit if it even works. Looks like it did suppress him. I'm missing 2 health off my pioneer unit. I'm gonna bring my tank in, my full health one. He loses 3. Go up here, finish him off. And he's overrun, so I can move this tank again. I think I'm going to, just to see what they got there. Good thing I didn't move it all the way, because he's got an anti-tank unit here. Let's start bringing the pioneer unit down. I don't know if he's going to get like an overwatch shot if I move here. I don't think I'll be able to attack since I'll be motorized at that point. So we'll just move him here for now. Oh, I can still attack while immotorized. Okay. Gonna move the artillery up. And we're gonna bring my scout just up to here. And I may as well move my other arty up. This arty's only got a range of 2. I think my... I can't see the range right now. Let's just bring my arty up here for now. And let's bring my infantry here. So he's got his cav in the city, which is really fucking strong. We're not gonna focus on that. Focus taking down the anti-tank. Now that's not good. He's here because he can support this unit if I try to attack him. Here's where I want to get my bomber. I can do 3 damage here. Potentially. I only did 2. I'm gonna take this unit, move up here, and hopefully kill him. Which I did. And I get an extra turn with my tank for that. I'll take a lot of casualties if I attack, but I'm just gonna move in and around for now. And it looks like that's gonna be it. Yeah, these are useless, they can just move. That's gonna be it for turn 2. Ooh, we just did a lot of damage to my pioneers. That's not good. Take the infantry, move here, capture the city, take out the AT. What do I want to do down here? Let's bring you in. Hit the AT. Only took 1 damage to the 3 I did to him. I need to elite replace. That's gonna be expensive. And it's gonna take up all my actions. But I need my pioneers as healthy as possible. Let's get you here. Now you're encircled. And let's get you here. I don't know what good encircling actually does. I think it just makes them surrender, in which you get more prestige. If I'm thinking correctly. I'm gonna have my arty hit. Did force suppression. Yeah, it just doesn't change the stats. Let's have my other arty hit. Another 3, so they're at 7 temporary damage. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to do anything. So I don't understand the point of using artillery, other than when units are in like a mountain. Maybe somebody can explain that to me, exactly how the arty works, if you know how to play this game anyway and you're watching. I also don't know what the whole mass attack thing that pops up means. I would take a lot of damage if I tried to attack him from the suppressive, from this. We're gonna use a bomber. 2 here, and 4 here. Two to 1 there. Wouldn't be good. Yeah, we're just gonna hold on here for now. It did enough damage. Bring you up here to see what we got going on. Infantry unit. Do 1 to 5 here. That's not bad odds. Yep, only did 1 damage, and I actually did 8. Let's actually grab a fighter. See what we can do. Possibly 1 damage, that's okay. Yep, 1 damage. And let's grab our other fighter. See if we can do 1 point of damage here. And we did. Alright, nice. But I think that's all we're gonna do this turn. Yeah, it's gonna do it for turn 3. A little more infantry. He just fucked himself. That actually hurt a little bit. Okay. What's this do? It's not very good. Two to 5. 1 to 3. I think I'm just gonna elite replace this. I'm gonna get my tactical bomber to do some damage here. Did 4 damage. Now the odds are better here. 1 to 5. He did 2 damage. That's not bad. No damage taken here. We did. Oh, we actually did take a damage. Move my pioneers up. See if we can take out this AT gun, which we did. Can't go into the city, but I can actually take it with this. Or I can do it this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. Take it with this tank. Oh, I could have took it with this. I want to take my infantry and go up here, actually. Now he's encircled again. Take my scout. Let's do some damage with the scout. And then I'm not really worried about him anymore. I'm more worried about this vehicle. So I'm gonna take my tank, go up here, do 0 to 3. We actually did 4 damage. And see what we can do here. Only 1. He's gonna retreat north, that's fine. And then I think that's all we can do. Oh, I suppose we can move our artillery pieces. I'll move this artillery over here. I don't know if that's wise though. And I should be moving my artillery out this way. Just gonna move this artillery here for now. And my fighters might be able to do some damage to some things. Might be able to kill this off. Which we did. And my other fighter can at least do severe damage to this potentially. Nah, only one. That's better than nothing though. And that'll be it for turn 4. See, that's what I'm talking about. The enemy does stupid shit like that. Like, he literally moved his infantry from here to here to do damage to my tank he knew he was going to take heavy losses from. I don't understand the AI does that sometimes. Gonna move my infantry here. Take no damage here, so I'll soften them up with my tank. Take this tank. Go here. Only 1 damage potentially. Oh, we actually did 2. Took it out. Very nice. Can't catch him, unfortunately. I am gonna use this tank to kill him off. Get an extra turn. Then I'm gonna take my artillery. And this is my 3 space artillery. Well, I don't know if rivers reduce my range, so I'm just gonna put him here. So he can start firing on here later, or next turn. I'm gonna take my recon. Or do I take this? Better chances here. Did 4 damage, nice. Now I can take my recon. And spotted a light tank here. FT-17. Does actually a lot on heart attack. I gotta be very careful. Can't really move my infantry up. I do want to take my pioneers and have them try to take this city. And let's move my artillery up. I'll move them here. Bomber. Rebase. I'm gonna rebase all my planes here. We're gonna take you to finish off this unit. I get an extra turn, but as you'd see, if I did this, I would take heavy losses. So I'm actually just gonna leave them right there. And yeah, I'm just gonna turn. That's not good. Took a lot more damage than I did though. I actually didn't take that much damage from tank. If that's the case. 1 to 2. Let's take our bomber first. Bomb the shit out of that tank. 4 damage, very nice. Move the scout to do 2. Oh, and I actually took 1 point of damage. And let's see if I can finish it off. I think I am in range of that artillery, though. Unfortunately. Oh. Now I can just move here. Take a point of suppression, that's fine. Let's take a fighter. Do some damage to artillery as well. Ooh, I did 3, nice. Let's see if my other fighter... No, can't do any damage to the occupying unit. So he's gonna be useless this turn. We can move my artillery in range 1 here. Now, let's see... I'd be 4 and 4 here. Let's see what artillery does if I soften them up. Ooh, I actually did 1 damage. And another damage. Okay, see, now in the cities it seems to be doing a lot. So, I'll move here. 5 to 2 is not bad odds. I'm gonna have my pioneers attack that. 4 to 1 is very good. Can my... Nope, plane still can't do anything. I didn't mean to do that. Let's have my infantry move across here. Let's have you move here. Attack. Took no damage. Shouldn't take damage here. Encircle again. Kill him. And I get an extra move. Which doesn't really do me any good. So I'm just gonna park my tank right here. And I think that's about it. That's about all we can do. Guess we can move this here. Can't attack. Then we'll end turn. Oh, another scout tank thing. Oh, that's not good. That hurts. So let's bring our scout back. Can no longer attack this because this will engage. What will my fighter do? Up to 2, that's fine. Yeah, it only did 1. And our bomber on this will do possibly 3. We did do 3. Let us... Oh, that's actually gonna do nothing. Why? Huh. Okay, well, we'll move here. Take the 4. He moves out. Oh, because he's fully suppressed already, maybe? We take this, move in. And we don't want to take the arty fire here. Well, the arty fire wouldn't matter. Oh, the arty only gets suppression or support fire on soft targets, that's right. So I can't choose to attack here like so. And we'll move this vehicle in as well. See if we can finish him off. Which we can. 2 to 2. Okay, so we'll do it this way. Which one's our fighter that hasn't moved? Let's see if we can do at least 1 point of damage here, which we did. Damage is damage. Let's take you, move you here, move you here, and then move the infantry in. Let's take a 1 to 2. He took 2. I actually took no losses there. I did take a loss on hit I shouldn't have. Yeah, let's risk it for this here. Nice, actually did a decent amount of damage there. Now, I'm gonna choose not to heal, even though I have the money, my scout, or any other unit really, because it's actually cheaper to heal a unit during the deployment phase. But yeah, that's going to be it for turn 7. Let's end turn. That's unfavorable for you, buddy. Okay. I don't understand that. So there are sometimes, or this is why I call the AI smart and stupid at the same time, because they do smart things sometimes, but then they just like attack and make like poor decisions like that, like attacking with the AT into my artillery instead of into my tank. Like, I don't understand the decision making behind that. So the AI is not all too competent. Let's see. Force march? Does that mean we can't attack though? Let's find out. No, we can still attack on a force march. Let's try to attack this with the artillery. Suppressed. Either way, we're gonna take damage from something, right? Oh, we're not gonna take damage here now for some reason. But we still will here. I don't understand how that works. Let's just go ahead and do the 3 damage here. Bring you up here. Oh, okay, I thought from earlier you could, when you were motorized, still attack, but apparently not. Bomber. Doesn't do shit to the city. Just get rid of this. What about these? No, fighters can't do anything to the city either. Ooh, 6 casualties. I'm gonna take my 2nd Ver infantry and put them here, because vehicles aren't good at attacking into cities. We can try to surround the city though, even though it would potentially take a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and take this out finally. And then move you here. We'll end turn. Okay, they chose not to do anything. Let's try to soften this up. Move up one. Can the bomber do anything now? Yes. Did 1 damage. Let's go in with the infantry first. I'd rather take some damage with them. 4 to 4, it's gonna be even. Oh, we actually did 1 more point of damage. Do the infantry again. That'll end the turn. I want to actually kill him. We don't get any money or anything, but I think units get more experience for doing that. Then, yeah, we'll just come in here and end the game. Scenario complete. And I really don't know what all these stats mean, like points killed? And then cost, like, I don't understand. But, anyway, that was the first mission, Poland North, fairly easy. We're just gonna hit continue. It's gonna bring us into the second
Alles klar, Herr
one
General.
here.
I've got good news for you. Your successes in the Danzig corridor, coupled with von Rundstedt's advances south of you, have virtually encircled the Polish capital of Warsaw. In order to prevent our enemy from establishing a second line, I'm ordering you deep into the Polish interior.
Well, that's our
Your ultimate objective lies all the way in distant Vlodova, here on the Bug River. Along the way, our friends in the Luftwaffe have requested you to pacify the eastern outskirts of Warsaw. This airfield here houses the last vestiges of the Polish Air Force, and clearing them out will grant us complete dominance of the skies. Forward elements of 10th Army have secured Puławy here, but they lack the resources to advance on their own. I suggest reinforcing them if necessary. We don't want the Poles to retake the airfield we're currently holding on to. Good luck, Herr General.
Alright, we'll end the briefing. And we actually got a hero unit. Half of suppression caused by this unit is converted to kills. That's interesting. Before I forget, I'm actually going to put that hero unit on somebody. Do I put it on the artillery because they do suppression? Maybe I put it on my bomber, I don't know. Bombers don't really do suppression though. Then we put it on an artillery. Yeah, go here. Heroes. And assign hero. I'm there. Okay. So that's gonna do it for episode 1. We finished up the first mission, and episode 2 will continue right here with the second scenario. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you noticed I did anything wrong or want to clarify anything, feel free to leave them in the comments. Likewise, if you're new to the game and you're just here to see how things roll, or maybe you're interested in picking up the game, that's fine too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks again. Bye-bye.